everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Conversations with Lemay Nation, a curated taste for the finer things in life. Today is a very special episode for me for many reasons. Number one, today is December 6th. It's my mom's birthday. Unfortunately, she passed away, but I know she is with us in spirit, so I want to dedicate this episode completely to her. Mom, congratulations, happy birthday. I know you're looking from above and blessing us all. So, one of the reasons why also I wanted to dedicate this episode to my mom is because we were not heavy drinkers in my family, but we always try to taste everything and enjoy, and of course, have a finer taste for the finer things. So my mom had a really good taste, and she loved whiskey. So I wanted to dedicate this episode to her because I know she would enjoy this as much as I will. And it's been a long time that I've been trying to get my hands on this product right here. I have not personally tried it yet. Actually, the bottle, as you see, is sealed still. So I'm gonna be opening it with you and try it for the first time live with all of you on December 6th, together with my mom today to cheer for her. So this one that we have right here, very special to my heart. I always respect most of these companies that are veterans of war that come out and try to continue the legacy through business, through products, and give back to the community. Me, I used to serve in the military as well, so everything regarding veterans and giving back to the community is very close to my heart. Soldiers forever, commandos never die. So what we have here is the famous Horse Soldier Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Horse Soldiers, if you guys saw the movie 12 Strong, this is the depiction of one of the most successful special operations in history. One of the most successful missions right after the Twin Towers incident. They were the first team inserted into northern Afghanistan. If you haven't seen that movie, I recommend you to see it. It's amazing, very well done. 12 Strong from the Horse Soldier story. Now, part of the team that participated in that mission, of course, they're retired, and today they have this brand that is called the Horse Soldiers, and the reason why they call it the Horse Soldiers is because they were fighting in the mountains and they had to go on horseback to pass through the rock terrain where jeeps and all these, the Humvees and all the vehicles could not really approach because of the mountain region. So they had to do it on horseback. And there's a famous story that you can see in the movie that they had to fight tanks and artillery on horseback. So that's absolutely unbelievable. And it was so famous and so successful, this mission, that they actually dedicated a statue near to the World Trade Center of the Horse Soldiers. It's a horse with the same style of the modern soldier, but on a horse. So it's like really interesting because it's like back in the day when wars used to be fought on horseback, and now you put a horse back into the modern era fighting with modern weapons. It's just unbelievable. So congratulations to the team of Horse Soldiers. Really good story, beautiful packaging, and actually I'm going to be talking about the packaging right now because one thing that is very special, of course the feel of the bottle, it feels expensive, it feels really well made, and on top of that, the mold of the bottles, they are using steel from the Twin Towers, steel recovered from the Twin Towers, and they created the mold, and that's what they used to basically make these bottles with the steel of the Twin Towers. So everything is, I love the stories behind products. I love how things connect. And this is really special, really impressive how they got to do this. So here you have it, Horse Soldiers Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We're gonna be trying it right now. I'm gonna open it. We're gonna talk about the aromas, the flavors, and at the end, we're gonna make a cocktail with it. So stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel, Conversations with Lemay Nation, featuring Horse Soldiers Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We'll be right back. All right, it's that time right now. So we are going to open the bottle for the first time. And remember, this is straight bourbon whiskey. And you will ask, what's the difference between bourbon and straight bourbon? Well, the main difference is that for bourbon, you don't have a minimum aging, but for straight bourbon, it has to be aged at least 2 years. 2 years in new American oak charred barrels. Now, For the case of Horse Soldiers, they're not just staying to the 2 years norm. They're doing 4 years of aging from small batches of straight bourbon. So this is gonna be very special. I'm gonna remove the plastic just on the top because I really wanna preserve this bottle, and I don't wanna break the plastic on the bottom just to keep it as a souvenir after I finish the bottle. Of course, it's gonna last forever for me because I drink very little here and there, and I love to enjoy it little by little. So let's do it. Right now, oh, beautiful cork right here. Oh, the aroma already coming out of the bottle. Now, for the aroma, we're gonna use first a Glencairn glass. So this one is really good for tasting whiskey and bourbon. Now, for the aroma, according to Horse Soldier's website, is toffee and a little bit of apple as well. They say they have toffee, apple, and sweet corn. So absolutely delicious. We're gonna move it to air it a little bit. Oh, that is so smooth. And another thing when it comes to the straight bourbon is that it cannot have any chemicals, any additives, any colorants or preservatives. So it's as pure as a whiskey can be. Now this one, like I said, 4 years in American oak sharp barrels. The aroma, I can tell you that is absolutely fantastic. And yes, I can. Again, let me do a disclosure here. I do not have the training of a sommelier to be at that level that you can smell something and say what's the producer, where it went, what year it was made, and everything. I'm still training my nose. Of course, I have a little bit of experience being in the industry for a few years. But it's a very difficult technique, especially for training your nose and understanding all the flavors and aromas that come inside of a spirit or a wine. But I can tell that for sure, the apple is right there, the sweet corn, of course, and the toffee is very, very easy to really recognize these aromas. It's absolutely fantastic. The color is so beautiful, and as you see the legs right here, probably the camera is too far to see that, but it's just, what a pleasant product. So there you have it, Glencairn glass, beautiful color. That is the best way to try a bourbon, straight bourbon or a whiskey. So we're gonna leave it right here, and we're gonna come back and try it, and I will talk to you about the flavors and see what I experienced from it. Again, I remind you, this is the first time I'm trying it. I haven't even opened the bottle before the filming of the show, so let's see. Surprise, surprise. Okay, we're back, and now we're gonna experience the flavors of Horse Soldier Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So, according to the website, we have a little touch of vanilla, honey, and toasted corn. Let's see what we have here. Cheers, trying it for the first time. Thanks, Mom, for being here today. Happy birthday to my mom from the sky. That is absolutely delicious. And yes, they were totally right. The honey, very present honey flavor, and the oak, of course, you can taste that American oak. And the after flavor, of course, it gets that corn and the vanilla notes, especially from the wood. So, oh my God, and it's no burn at all. Very smooth, comes down. You breathe in, like I always teach you, breathe out. Get that after flavor coming back up. The wood really represents the oak. It's represented really well. I love the extra aging on the 4 years. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's a delicious product. Absolutely delightful. Drinking it neat, it's just as good as anything. It's fantastic. You don't have to add anything to it. If you prefer on the rocks, perfection too, because you lower a little bit the temperature. My recommendation is I never like to leave it on the rocks too long because it will water down as the ice melts. So what I try to do is serve up. So remember, when you're bartending at home, serving up, meaning that you're passing it through ice and serving it without ice. So that will be my preference. If it's a little too hot, let's say the bottle has been sitting in the car for a little bit, you're on the way to a party, you want everybody to enjoy it the correct way, then I'll recommend you to Stir it a little bit in ice for a few seconds, just 5-6 seconds, not more than that. Don't shake it, just gently stir on a glass and then serve it, or on a Boston shaker or on a cobbler. Just move it through ice for about 5-10 seconds and serve it without ice. Perfect temperature. You'll be enjoying it from top to finish. So, wow. Congratulations to the team at Horse Soldiers. I think this is a fantastic product and I will continue to enjoy it for the rest of my life. And congratulations to the soldiers behind it. Thank you for creating something with such a memorable experience, from the history to the product. So thank you so much, and I'm gonna come back and make an amazing cocktail with this bourbon. I cannot wait, I'm very, very excited for this. Okay, we are back and we're gonna finish with an amazing cocktail like we always do. And of course, I cannot pass the opportunity to make an amazing old-fashioned with this Horse Soldier Straight Bourbon whiskey that is amazing. Old-fashions are one of the most elegant cocktails that you can make, one of the most traditional ones, and also one of my favorites. So there are many, many different styles of making the old-fashioned. Today I'm just gonna make a traditional old-fashioned with the orange peel, using the straight bourbon, bitters, and also I'm going to be using agave syrup. I prefer the agave syrup organic, the amber agave. It tastes way better than the simple syrup. But of course, feel free to use simple syrup, demerara, anything that you have available. I personally prefer the agave syrup. I think it tastes way better than everything else, especially organic like this one. So we have the rock glass, already we have our ice ball inside. So what we're going to do is we are going to start. And of course, we're not shaking an old-fashioned, please. For you beginners out there and all of the lovers of the bartending industry, but I don't really have that training, that's why you're here with me. I mean, I hope I can teach you a little bit. If you can teach me something, please put it in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinion about it. And everybody, there's so many amazing bartenders in the world that have many different styles of making the old-fashioned. But this is the way we're gonna do a traditional one that is very easy to make at home. So follow the steps and then become a professional bartender at home by yourself. Again, we're using the bell jigger. I prefer it. The balance, like I say, is also always perfect. And it's very easy to pour, you know? So we're gonna pour directly from the bottle. We're gonna do 2.5 ounces. So 2.5 ounces Horse Soldiers Straight Bourbon whiskey. Then we're going to use Angostura bitters. We're going to do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, classic bitters, and we're going to do 2 dashes of Australian orange bitters. There we go. Of course, we have already ice in the Boston shaker, but remember, we're not going to shake the cocktail, we're going to stir it. And finally, we're going to use 2 bar spoons of organic agave syrup. Perfect. Now we're going to stir for approximately 25 seconds. Let all those ingredients mix really well with the ice and the Boston shaker already. Oh, already smells amazing. There we go. We're going to strain it into the rocks glass. Strain slowly, let that little beautiful pour. Let the people enjoy it. Don't just drop it into the glass. Just take your time. There we go. Now that we have it on the glass, we're going to use 2 orange peels. The first one, we're going to use it to rim the glass. Get that beautiful orange aroma and flavor on the tip of the glass. Drop it inside. And then the second orange peel, we're going to light up a little bit. Get those aromas. Drop it inside, and there you have it. Very simple, old-fashioned, with 2 orange peels, 1 to rim, 1 to burn. Always smell the cocktail before you drink it. fantastic. Let the orange peel mix a little bit with it and enjoy. My goodness, that is delicious. There you have it. Horse Soldiers Kentucky Straight Bourbon, amazing product. Thank you guys for watching again, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave some comments below. If you learned something today, please leave a like and the video, and if you have any suggestions, please feel free to reach out. Once again, welcome to my channel, Conversations with Lemay Nation, dropping videos every week. Thank you so much. Have a great day.